Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Breaking free at the 35. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
He hands it to the back. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Clemson.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up first and goal. And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. On first down, it's play action. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They rallied the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the ball.
Touchdown, Clemson, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Takes the handoff. It's Davison.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's got it right near the end zone. No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A field goal would make this a 2-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
That's a quarterback who is willing his team to find a way to win. Fourth and goal, everything covered, and instead of trying to squeeze it in, he trusts his legs to get it into the end zone, and it pays off.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
14-0.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Sutter. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And the pass is incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. From the shotgun, an inside handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
With the catch, it's Hughes. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. Ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it with a running back. Can he make the first down? The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back, and it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Finds room at the 30. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. In the red area, it's Adams. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. On the run, he'll let it go. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense really clicking.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
He had the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. And now the handoff. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Short pass finds the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with
swarm by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last...
Here's the throw deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do...
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go. He steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Turner. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Takes the handoff. It's Adams. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tigers. That's how you finish a play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after pulling up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
0.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Now he's forced out with the defense short of the line of scrimmage. Loss on the play.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Looking to pass here on second down.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments or this thing could snowball.
The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Incomplete, a huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
PAT is good, and the lead grows to 35-0.
Clemson, 35. Oregon, 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He escapes the pocket. That's caught. It's Moore. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
A deep shot to the left side. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the move now. Hit just as he throws the ball. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. He's got it inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Caught over the middle. It's Casper. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Hit as he released it. It's picked off again, the fourth for this QB today.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Extending the play now. He's bringing it back. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
But no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Just seems like he's inching his way to this goal line. He got about a yard. That's halfway. Now will they give it to him again to see if he can break the plane?
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring it down at the 16. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking deep to the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12, a red zone opportunity. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now.
Chris, it's not always the big, tall receiver that gives these defenses headaches on slant routes. Sometimes it can be that undersized guy from the slot. It's very tough to get your hands on.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Casper. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
The Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back in motion now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. That completion sets up a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the left side. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. This comes on offense moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Grab near the sticks. It's Casper. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Moves left out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this call. You don't see that called too often, but you see it called here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Pressure is coming. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw. Now in third and very long, looking to throw.
On the run here, lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Touchdown, Ducks, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, we had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They got him. It's a sack. 2-point try fails, and they can't cut into the lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Oregon 6.
On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Getting set. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Breaks an open space.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And the pass is incomplete on the final play of the third quarter. Final quarter coming up. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. These playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle with a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. So here we go. We'll start the fourth quarter with a field goal attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's reeled in. It's Davison. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The Ducks come up to the line in a hurry-up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Breaks into the open. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Clemson now operating in the red zone.
Let's go, let's go.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Clean to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty.
Ready, set. Come on, set. Black 24. Black.
Defense not pressing this time. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. It's third and long. He drops the throw. Looking deep downfield to the left. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut into this lead. Watch the call here. The drive begins with excellent field position. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Running back grabs it on a screen. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Can they convert here on third down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready. Flex.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. We're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And it's up and good. Team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And now before the kickoff, the timeout is taken by the kicking team here. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Grant behind the line. It's Adams. He's swarmed by the defense.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
The freshman QB shows his toughness, picks up the first down himself.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's another touchdown for these guys, and they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. A change of direction. And will pick up the first down. Stop at the 27. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep his drive moving.
And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there. The Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Breaks into the clear.
But that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. breaks loose at the 45. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.